Hey y'all, it's me, Ren, back again for another adventure. This is an especially delightful adventure because I received my welcome to affiliate email today. So I can officially maybe make this a job now instead of just a hobby. I'm still going to do it regardless, but it gives me a little bit of excitement. You know what I mean? It's just cool. It feels cool and I'm excited about it. And what that means for y'all is I'm going to kick it old school style with my original. The reason I started streaming, because I basically just wanted to record myself playing this game over and over and over again. Now, Monster Road Trip is out now, but I haven't gotten it yet, and I wanna go with the OG here, because it's a milestone. I'll play these when I got milestones. All right, so we're going with the original, my debut game, Monster Prom. Now it's just me here. Sometimes I do play multiplayer with myself, but we're gonna stick with just me. And because we are going OG, we're going first term, but I am going to be it takes me like an hour and a half to do the around 60-minute game because I get off track a lot, maybe. So we'll go ahead and do this one. But then I have to do my tax information for my Twitch affiliate, although it is just the end of the year. Now, don't think about that. Don't get bogged down. This is what anxiety does. It's because I just got the email like half an hour before stream, and now I'm like, oh no. The possibility of me earning however much you need to earn to claim taxes on before January, it's ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. It's just don't worry about it. Instead, we're going back to high school. Monster High School. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are we? We're Ren. We're always Ren. I love Yellow Oz, whatever their name is. Their name is Us. Sure thing. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLioncourt, 400 and something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Geist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I gotta pour my tea. I didn't pour my tea before I started. I never do. I never remember to do such things. We can listen to this groovy music, though. I love the music. I can't wait to hear all the new music. There's so many new Monster Prom games that I have not even plumbed because I've been so obsessed with just getting all of the answers in this particular game. And I've had setbacks, like when I changed computers or when I had just some big file dump where it lost a bunch of time. Oh well. Anyway, welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Remember to vote. Yo! Democracy is just broken. What would the best way of choosing the world's leaders? No, what would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? We create a reality show called America's Next Top President, where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase and we would turn a profit on it. You put all the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious. The bear should be our president. Whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo wins. All right, we're going to go for some specifics. It's been a while. I'm wondering, I should get like a nice spread and go for one of the wacky characters. We'll try that out. Whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo. We want to be creative. You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? That glorious instant when your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk? That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news. Your least favorite political figure being devoured by rabid rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos. Let's see, this seems pretty bold. This one seems creative. This one seems fun. Let's be a little more fun. Yeah, so fun. So fun. Oh my gosh, so fun. Boo-doo, 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 boo-doo. Sorry. It's winter. I'm gonna cough. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? It's okay. We invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulation of commoners. Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. They always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit on other people's hysteria. I always party as if there were no tomorrow, so who cares? I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. 100 push-ups. No, not 200 push-ups. Okay, this part doesn't matter as much. Let's go ahead and finish my novel. Liam likes me more because I said that. I think that's what that means. All right, how am I doing? My charm is kind of tanked. Maybe because I'm a nerd. I don't know, but let's go to the gym. Ooh. Or actually, no. Oh, I'm a fool. Well, no, there were no money. There weren't any money-related questions this time that I could see. Oh, but I've got so much time. I've got time to earn money. We're going to the library. I don't do a lot of library runs, so this will be good. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker versus Sharkbait 007. Did I say Shart? I feel like I said Sharkbait, which is not the same thing. Black Gold, Texas Tea. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain 2 money. It'll always turn around, right? It can't rain all the time, except it can. After that, you engage in a deadly match of truth or dare or death with Polly. And that would be a super interesting event to cover, but then the two of you spot Miranda and Liam deep in an intense conversation, and that's bound to be much more interesting. Hey, you babes! You were making quite a noise, and I love anything that makes quite a noise. What's up?
Hey, you two. Miranda and I were having a creative disagreement. You see, we wanted to start our own school club. You know, an intellectually rewarding extracurricular that enriches our minds while probably not being mentioned ever again in the future, because continuity at this school seems to be a bit random.
Noise! Let's do it! Y'all know my fave things in the world.
Drugs?
Sexual activities?
Noise.
No, dummies. That too, but I meant chess and Russian literature. Stop treating me as if I were two-dimensional. Let's start a literature club.
I'm not sure. Do you remember what happened last year when we joined the literature club?
We wrote dope poems and made new friends?
No, the other thing.
Fuck yes, that's right. So weird, I almost forgot. I mean, that's how I died, you know?
And anyway, thing is, Miranda and I were already between two ideas. I proposed we start the Club, a delightful meta club where we enjoyed ourselves by designing and crafting new school clubs.
Boring! I proposed the Little Pony Sweet Dreams Club, a club where we would spend our nights learning how to tell the right bedtime stories to ponies. Whoa, you two really know how to sound two-dimensional. But in any case, can't you both just do your own clubs?
No, our lives are fueled by the conflict and confrontation that can only be solved by choosing between two options. That's why we need you to choose which club is the best one, because Ren always seems to choose based on who they want to ask to prom.
Which one should we go for? Just remember, one of the ideas includes ponies. Tough choice. Mostly because I'm like super drunk right now. A tough choice indeed. It's your opportunity to convince Polly of one of the options, because no one is preventing you from making choices based on who you want to ask the prom. I mean, the pony one is at night, so it technically counts as a nightclub. The best club is clearly the club because... And then just throw some confetti. I am pretty fun. But is this creativity or fun? Or is it... I'm just going to do this. So fun! And so you throw lots of colorful, happy confetti that you carry with you when you want to cheer people up. Alongside your black and white sad confetti for more solemn situations. Confetti! I love confetti! I also value confetti as a very valid argument, so club it is. I must admit, confetti is pretty nice. Maybe Liam was right the whole time, and I wasn't able to see it because of the lack of confetti in his arguments.
Really? That was what you needed to be convinced? I'm this close to arguing with you about you changing your mind. But you know what? What if we start designing and crafting our club now? It will be the first of many clubs we will create.
Huzzah!
Your silliness and cheerfulness is stupid but nice, huh? You know what? As the club president, I think the second club we can craft and design might be a Little Pony Sweet Dreams Club.
Liam! There's a fluffy purple heart deep down under that hater facade, isn't there?
Shut up.
Everyone is happy now. Also, you might be into conquering that little fluffy purple heart eventually. For now, you gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. Pew! Be-doo, pew!
All right.
We're gonna eat with Coach. What do you got for me, Coach? You're hoping to enjoy your meal in peace, but Coach seems to have a different idea. Hey, yeah, Filiate! It's very exciting. Thanks, Metzley, for coming by. We're about to eat lunch with Tony the Tiger's dumber brother, but he's a nice boy. He's a real nice boy. I don't know. I have to set up my tax information. So if the sub button isn't there right now, if it's not there right now, then it probably has to wait until I've got my side set up. But I only got the email like 10 minutes before I started streaming. You can sub whenever you want when you've got the time available. But yeah, the Twitch thing is going to be sometime in the next couple days, I would imagine. I'll put it on Twitter when it's done. But I was just so excited. There's probably just a switch I got to flip on my side, and then I can work on my emotes and get lots of fun, exciting things done. I'm pretty excited. I mean, I'm delighted, and you're one of the reasons it worked. So thank you. Yay! All right, you're hoping to enjoy your meal in peace, but Coach seems to have a different idea.
What's this? Eating regular food? Again? Fruits, vegetables, meats, dairy, blood. These are all parts of a complete lunch, sure.
Possum emote? Let me write that down. Possum emote. And then, in a couple weeks, I'll be like, why do I have possum emote written down? But you can remind me. I got it right here, though. Because I'm going to do face emotes, like react faces of mine, because I like that. Awesome possum. And then I'll do requests after that.
What? You're forgetting the most important food group of all, dietary supplements. Don't worry now, old Coach never goes anywhere without some emergency vitamins. Here, take your pick.
It would be rude to turn him down, and who knows? Maybe you'll gain some benefit after all. Coach holds out 2 pill bottles. Palomino Gold 25 horse supplement for shiny coat and luxurious mane. A completely black bottle emblazoned with the Chinese character for party time. Party time. I'm going to do the Palomino Gold horse supplement because I need to be far more charming than I am. You swallow the entire bottle of horse supplements because there's no use committing to a bad decision halfway. Mood. Suddenly you feel your hair growing silkier, even though you're not sure you had hair to begin with.
Something seems different about you. For some reason I want to stroke your mane and feed you sugar lumps. It's probably because of how healthy you are from all the vitamins.
And don't forget to take your vitamins.
That's right, Coach. It's like I always say, when life gives you vitamins, take them, no matter what the label on the bottle says.
You're inclined to agree. Also, some sugar lumps do sound good. Your classmates all gather around to comment on what a pretty pony you are. Oh, now Miranda can read me lullabies. Everyone loves a horse or a high school student slowly turning into one. You gain 4 charm. May! Ding dong, bing bong. All right. Where are we going now? What do we got? My boldness is down. Let's go potty. Look at my dapper hair. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Later that night, you head out to the club with Polly and Liam. Using your fake IDs, also known as Polly's boobs, you have no problem getting in the door. The real trouble begins when you get to the bar and Polly starts teasing Liam. I'm telling you, boy, you've got no game.
And I'm telling you that I reject the ludic sexual paradigm underlying your assertion.
And all I'm saying is that if you're really as cool as you act all the time, you should have no problem getting digits from that gender indeterminate locust swarm down at the end of the bar.
Well, of course I could, if I wanted to. But you see, the key to my allure is that I don't want anything.
Sounds to you like Liam's just scared. You decide to go over there and show them both how it's done by, coating yourself in insect pheromones. Don't go after people. Make people go after you. Ooh, dancing so hard that you also separate into a cloud of locusts. I 100% forgot that I was supposed to be gathering money. I'm such a fool. Oh well, I'm gonna dance so hard that I evaporate into a cloud of locusts. Okay. You dance until your body is a swarm of locusts. This is no problem for you. The hot young locust swarm at the end of the bar is impressed, and so is Polly. See, Liam? All you gotta do is dance until it physically alters the composition of your body.
But I can only turn into bats. Or rather, bat. One bat, not even a swarm.
Oh, it's all right, dude. We can't all be totally flippin' awesome. Well, Polly comforts Liam. You manage to secure a party for afterwards at the locust swarm's house. Even a couple of rich mummies from out of town join. At school the next day, everyone at school is talking about how you can apparently turn into bugs. Awesome! You gain 2 fun and 1 charm. Aw, yeah, swarm. It's my new romantic attack, swarm. I just turn into a swarm of bugs and come kiss you. That's great, right? Everybody wants that to happen. All right, remember, we're trying to get money. Hey there, cutie pie. I found your profile. Let's chat. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain 2 money. Woo, money. You spot Liam and Polly talking about a party or something. Parties are cool, so you decide to join them.
Look, if you don't want to listen to me, that's fine. But inviting everybody to the party on Social Network TM is going to make it seem unbelievably lame.
But if I don't make a Social Network TM invite, nobody will know where to go or what time to get there. We'll get like 6 guests.
But they'll be cool guests. A good party is all about exclusivity.
No way! A good party is about getting hammered with a bunch of people who won't remember what you did in the morning.
Let's just agree to disagree on that.
Or we could ask our friend here to resolve this for us. You, what do you think is the best way to invite people to our party? Okay, here's what you do. You hand letter 3 flyers with the party info and then hide them in the bathrooms of the 3 coolest coffee houses in town. Whoever finds those invitations deserves to be at your party. Obviously, the answer is to take a topless selfie and then use Picture Chop to cover your nipples with the party info. Print that shit out, plaster it all over school. I guarantee people will come.
In more ways than one.
Well, let's see. Which one do we want? I think, do I want to be posh here? Because I feel like this is boldness. I'm going to go with this one. Ooh, so creative. What?
I like where your head's at, but I think we can take this idea even further. What about only 1 flyer? And instead of a date, time, and location, it just says be there. And if they're really cool, they'll already know where to go. Oh my god, I'm going to go pick out fonts right now.
You're still not sure if your ideas are genius or stupid, but if they're stupid, they seem to be the kind of stupid Liam actually likes. You gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity. All right. Let's go hang out with the interdimensional prince here. You're just trying to enjoy a meal in peace when space untwists itself to reveal the interdimensional prince.
Oh, most glorious hero, thank the squid star I found you. I've been confounded by the most fiendish riddle. A riddle that has vexed me for days, nay, weeks. The riddle of how to change the ringtone on my new smartphone. This interface is more torturous than my palace labyrinth.
For real? Hey, you grabbed the prince's phone, changed his ringtone to butts. All about those butts by the booty bros.
My hero! What seems difficult to me is trivial to you. And you even guessed which ringtone I desired. A true all-time classic from the 6th dimension. There's only one way I can repay you. by bestowing upon you the superpower of your choice. I can do that. I'm the prince of another dimension. I can do all sorts of crazy things you don't know about. All kinds of crazy things besides use...
Oh, wait, no, that... All kinds of crazy things besides use his phone, apparently. And he really only gives you 2 superpower options. Telepathy and ass that won't quit. Let's go ahead and get telepathy. This is like one of the only ones he has that doesn't give me money. Cheapo. The prince whacks you on the head with his telepathy rod, granting you access to the minds of others, right in the middle of a high school cafeteria at lunchtime. You are overwhelmed with images: a goblin's butt problems, a genie's foot fetish, 2 swamp creatures imagining each other naked. It's too much. You plead with the prince to downgrade your ability to telepathy, but only when you're drunk.
Oh, very well. Your wish is my command.
Ah, perfect. Now you have an excuse to get drunk before every quiz. Until now, it was just a regular alcoholism. You gain 4 smarts, despite the loss of brain cells. Ooh, yeah, spinning it. All right, I'm gonna go to the library again. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to like $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars. So, 2 money. Boom, boom. Suddenly, you hear an outburst of swearing so eloquent we can't possibly repeat it. You go to see what's it all about.
We've been over it 11 times, Scott.
I'm sorry! Remembering things is hard.
Hey, Red, come help us. I'm trying to help Scott with tomorrow's history test. So far, it seems like the biggest challenge I've ever faced. I gave him this copy of last year's test, but he still dazzles me with new levels of idiocy every time.
Liam, I just can't. These questions are so complex and smart.
For God's sake, Scott, that one isn't even a question. You have to put your name there.
I'm sorry, Liam. I'm really trying. If only there was a way to make me learn things good. He's a werewolf, right? Well, how about we give him a biscuit every time he gets something right? Make him eat your homework. Maybe that would help somehow. What about this? Oh, so smart. You start slow with basic questions, throwing Scott a bacon treat every time he gets an answer right. The results are remarkable. Oh, this is amazing. I'm so smart now.
See, we just had to find the right approach. Actually, it's been so effective I need to experiment with it a bit.
Oh.
Scott, where's the basket sweater I've been searching for all week?
Where's basket? Scott closes his eyes and focuses on the bacon treat until he seems struck by divine inspiration. It's under your bed!
Amazing. I'll check on that later, but it seems he's now capable of answering any question as long as we offer him a treat in exchange. Let's go hardcore. Scott, what's life's meaning?
Scott answers the questions and your lives change forever. He also passes his history test the next day. Hooray! You gain 3 smarts for your recent enlightenment. Damn, I got real smart. All right. Ding, dang, damn! All right, we don't need money anymore. Oh, but we could go to the shop. No, I don't want to waste it. We'll go to the shop at lunchtime. Where do we want to go now? Let's go to the bathroom again. It's been a couple days. I should pee a second time. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold, you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. Just for thinking about killing little baby turtles. But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on momentgram filters. No, I don't want this plot. I have to fail this.
What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos, Infinite Taupe. It's also probably why I only have 6 Momentgram followers, but we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document.
As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that delivery. Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more Momentgram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do? All right. Use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes, or pay 1 million homeless people to follow Liam on Momentgram. I know that I got enough money for that one, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to do the porn and bomb recipes and hope that I fail, because I don't want to do this plot. I want to do a different plot. Yes! Excellent. That's what I wanted. What is porn? Never mind. If you suggested it, it must be something very classy and suitable. Pouring your heart out. With Miranda's blessing, you soon transform Liam's feed into a cavalcade of nice boobs and deadly explosives. All seems to be going well. People are liking his pics in droves. When you see Liam being led through the halls in handcuffs.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Encouraging acts of violence? I just post pictures of my food under opaque brown filters. It's figurative violence. It's just figurative violence against the status quo, not actual violence. So what if my profile says, come for the bootleg pornography, stay for the domestic terrorism? It's clearly ironic. Oh, if I was going to be wrongly incarcerated by the state, I would have at least liked some warning so I could fix my makeup. This is the worst day of my practically infinite lifespan.
The cops eventually release Liam in exchange for teen fashion advice, but you spend the rest of the week covering your digital tracks. You lose 2 money and 1 creativity. Oh no, unforeseen consequences. Now I don't have the money I need. Balls. All right, listen. I'm gonna go. Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets. I'm too poor for so many things. Oh, I'm too poor for most things. Bugger all. Okay. I mean, at this point, you just want an excuse to be a weirdo, so I guess I could make some money off of it. Okay. I have not. This is a lemon. Do I really need to explain little thing I sell here? Okay, so this one ends up, I haven't done this one before. I haven't succeeded at the robot one before. I'm gonna go lemon party. I don't think it's a lemon party. I could be wrong. I would imagine it probably ends up as a lemon party, but I don't know for sure. I'm always amazed how people keep coming in, buying all this stupid crap. Intriguing. I bought a lemon. Now I have a lemon. It's over here in my inventory. I have a lemon now. What am I going to do with it? I'm going to go back to the library and get more money. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with sensationalist video and impossible promises. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2 money. Ever since you bought your precious lemon, you begin each morning by staring lovingly at its wonderful yellowness. So juicy, so succulent, so tempting. You lean in for a sour kiss when
Commoner.
guards seize them. Before you know it, Miranda's bodyguards have seized you and she grabs your precious lemon. Now, what do you think you're doing? Traitor! You're a total traitor face! Miranda chucks your precious lemon as far as she can. It goes about 4 feet. She doesn't have a lot of upper body strength.
Disgraceful.
It's totally, disgraceful that you're competing against Scott and me. Competing? You're confused until you see Miranda pointing at the worst and also cutest lemonade stand you've ever seen in your life. It's made out of wood planks with several nails sticking out wildly. Someone has painted lemonades, and it costs $50 monster dollar on the front of the stand. These words are clearly written in blood. Nice. Scott is working the lemonade stand and also waving at you adorably with one of the bloody wooden planks. You see, the other day, Scott and I were totally bored, and so we asked Vera how we could have fun, and she told us there's no greater joy than the joy of entrepreneurship. We were confused at first. I assumed entrepreneurship was some kind of fancy, weirdly named ship, but it turns out that the act of getting money not by birthright, nor by extorting your subjects. Exotic.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah, and I love a good challenge. And any word with more than 3 syllables is already challenging by itself. So we started this lemonade stand, but nobody has bought any lemonade yet, which sounds like not a good thing for a lemonade stand, but what do I know? Wait, I see a business opportunity. Hey, Polly, can you hear me screaming? I'm screaming lemonade so that you'll buy our lemonade. Is this loud enough? Ah, I'm always down for a little liquid courage. What kind of booze is this? Actually, there's no alcohol in our lemonade. It's just made from lemons, sugar, and horsehair. Sorry, babes. Ghosts can't drink non-alcoholic shit. If we do, we'll die. Oh, that makes sense. Sorry for all the cheering. Hope you don't die. You're going to point out to Scott and Miranda that Polly is already super dead, but she teleports away before you get a chance. Yo, Leah, my dude. Come do lemons, lemonade, do it, you.
Huh. Lemonade. At a lemonade stand? What is this, a coming-of-age movie from 1984? Actually, that would be super meta and awesome, but since I don't see a film crew, I'm assuming you're just selling lemonade, which is absurdly passé.
Well, thanks for the compliment, bro. Hear that, Miranda? We're passé.
Idiots, that's not a compliment. It's an insult that demonstrates my superb vocabulary. If you're going to be this cliche, you might as well start a start kicker campaign for your lemonade. Crowdfunding is as out of fashion as patriarchy right now. You're about to point out that for someone with such a superb vocabulary, you've heard him say passé and cliche 1 out of every 3 times you encounter him. But then Miranda stops you with a very high-pitched ooh noise. Ooh, I've heard of this start kicker thing. It's a website that allows peasants to give their money away. Oh, that sounds dope. Thanks for the advice, Liam. You're always there for us, bro. You two are ruining my carefully crafted tsundere vibes. I'm out of here.
Scott and Miranda immediately whip out their phones and start planning a start kicker campaign. Scott is just using a piece of cardboard with a picture of a phone screen drawn on it, but weirdly he's got the best signal out of all 3 of you. It seems we need to promise the peasants some kind of reward for their money. What should we give them?
Reward for our lemonade campaign? Maybe we should do,
Scott thinks hard about it for 12 full minutes.
a glass of lemonade.
Perfect. Okay, I wrote that one down. Now we need something even fancier for another reward. Maybe a glass of lemonade? Drat, where are my idea serfs when I need them? Having ideas is for the working class. We nobility are all about suppressing them.
Oh, we need another reward? Dang, my brain is overheating already. Ren, help us.
You check the last project you backed on Start Kicker, and after reading through the Human Prom 2 campaign for inspiration, you have the perfect idea for a fancy reward. Exclusive beta access to the lemonade. A body pillow of a sexy glass of lemonade. I think I've got the best bet with this one because it seems like the smartest, so I'm going to go with this. So smart.
Beta access to our lemonade. That's a genius, Ren.
So, beta access would be like giving our backers lemons?
Yes, it's perfect because it entails less work on our end, and we can charge more money.
But why would people pay for a lemon instead of lemonade?
Oh, Scott, beta access is infamous for making people pay more money for the same thing, solely on the promise of having it before everyone else. It's the joys of superiority. For instance, in ancient times, kings had beta access to the spouses of their subjects. Whoa, prima nocta joke? Monster prom. I guess if it's going to come from somebody, it'll be Miranda or the prince. And countries with a superior economy, such as Japan, have beta access to daytime, so they get their mornings many hours sooner than the rest of the world. In fact, people crave beta access to everything. No one wants to wait for anything anymore. Great idea, Ren. But the king's thing didn't sound... You're right. Too much text. You skipped to the part where I give you 2 fun and 1 smarts. Yeah, you should be disturbed by prima nocta, my man. Do.
All right. Where are we going now? You know what? I want some more money. Give me money. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. We've done that before. Remind me later. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs. You get 2 money. You notice Liam sitting at a computer, sighing deeply and looking even more aggravated than usual.
Oh, hello there. Have you heard the news? One of my favorite books, The Damned to Damnation, Volume 2, Damnation Time, is getting a movie adaptation. Thousands of people will experience this wonderful story. The author will receive wide recognition and make lots of money. New fans will fall in love with the characters. It's awful! And as if that weren't bad enough, the lead vampire is going to be played by a werewolf. Why would you cast a werewolf to play a vampire? I refuse to watch some hairy abomination in fake fangs and pale face paint play a role that should have rightfully gone to a vampire performer. I'm going to put an end to this wolf-washing here and now, but how should I do it?
Crash the set and star in the movie yourself. That seems pretty bold. Start a rumor that the casting director eats live babies. This seems like a toss-up. I don't think... Here, this seems more Liam's style. Oh, no.
Aha! What a divinely fitting punishment. I'll spread misinformation about the casting director, just as he spread misinformation about vampires the moment he cast a werewolf to portray one of us.
Liam hurriedly types up a post about the horrible practices of the casting director in regards to his live baby eating. The internet works quickly and ruthlessly like a drunken game of telephone where nobody actually speaks the same first language, when you realize the rumor has evolved into something entirely different.
What just happened? They've turned my rumor into something about global warming being fake.
Yep, it seems a good chunk of the internet users are quite proficient about making everything about global warming being fake.
Stupid internet, let's go again.
Liam writes another article. This time it says the casting director sexually abused his own desk. He posts it and it quickly spreads and evolves until...
What? They've made it about climate change not being real again? It's unbelievable. Who's in charge of deciding who has access to the internet? Okay, 3rd time's the charm.
Nope, it isn't. Liam's new article ends up being ammunition for people to argue that global warming is an invention by the Democrats. But to be fair, this time the article was about the casting director being the reason global warming is happening. So maybe this one was on Liam. Still.
I can't believe this internet. I will file a formal complaint. Who owns the internet? Probably the Illuminati or Miranda's family. No, better yet, I'll leave a bad review on Whelp about the internet. And you, thanks for nothing. Don't be surprised if you find I wrote a bad Whelp review on you, too.
You start to think Liam is not entirely aware of how Whelp or the internet work, but that doesn't stop you from losing 2 creativity and 1 fun. Aw, damn. Aw, damn.
Ding dong, bing bong.
Coach, give me drugs again. You're desperately trying to enjoy your meal in peace, but Coach insists on striking up a conversation.
Beloved student.
Hey there, bud. What you drinking? What? Milk? That's it. That's hardly a drink at all. Everybody knows the drink is the backbone of a balanced lunch. And what would you be without backbones? I don't know. My doctor yells at me whenever I try to find out. But enough about me. Let's get you juiced. You can have sports sauce or muscle juice. Which will it be?
I could do whiskey, or I could do both. Let's do whiskey.
I don't remember offering you any whiskey. But you chose it, so I must have offered it to you. Otherwise, why would I have chosen it?
It is a gift.
Well, I guess I just gotta go out and buy you a case of whiskey.
Coach marches off to illegally purchase a whole bunch of alcohol on your behalf. When all your classmates realize they can get Coach to buy them booze just by asking, you become the coolest kid in school. You gain 4 fun. Oh, I thought that was boldness. I guess boldness was drinking it all. Whoopsie doodle. Got a little bit of time to get up there, though. Let's see. Where should we go? We haven't done any creativity recently. Let's go to the auditorium. Look at our cute little Musketeers costume. Cavalier. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. You feel your phone buzz in your pocket. Looks like Scott and Miranda's Lemonade Kickstarter is live. Start kicker. Do not sue. You know this because Scott tweeted the word lemon 18 times in a row with no further information. As you round a corner, you see Scott and Miranda huddled over Miranda's diamond-encrusted waterproof phone.
I think it says 12 people have barked the campaign so far. Why would they bark at a Start Kicker campaign? Unless it was getting too close to them in the park.
Scott, it's saying 12 people have backed the campaign. That means they want to bring our creative project to life. In other words, they gave us money for lemonade.
All right. I mean, I do that. I definitely know how to read. I just forgot for a second. Anyway, yeah, 12 backers.
Ugh, only 12 people. That's impossible. We need at least 4,000 more mindless backers, to meet our funding goal. Tweet lemon again. It's got to work this time. Oh dear, your friends are terrible at interneting. You wander over just as Scott is struggling to read through some of the comments on their lemonade campaign.
I could see that somebody put letters on the page. Miranda, you read it.
Somebody said, whoa, hype for this lemonade thing. It blends 2 of my favorite genres, lemons and beverages. This person commented, can I order 2 lemons if I double my pledge to 300? Can I order extras of the lemonade body pillow? We didn't go for that. Can't wait to see lemonade when it's released. Any chance we get lemonade on the Switch? See, these comments prove it. We have the most regal, classiest, sourest liquid ever. I don't understand why we don't have more backers already. I mean, lemonade is the best liquid ever. It's even better than water, and I need water to live. You take pity on your dumb monster friends and pledge $69. Nice, lol. To their Lemonade Start Kicker campaign. You'll get the social capital now and cancel your pledge later, because you're fucking mean and smart.
Whoa! Ren made the number go up. That's so rad, bro. How'd you do that?
Egad, you must be some kind of internet witch. Well then, help us fund our Start Kicker campaign. Witch! Luckily, you majored in crowdfunding at Hot Witches University. If I already went to university, why am I in high school again? I have nightmares about that. Help your friends become a viral sensation so they can make a sour citrus drink and also tons of cash. Convince an internet celebrity to voice the lemonade, whatever that means. Make the lemonade the center of the latest internet controversy. This seems like the boldest. This seems like charm. I'm not good at either of those. This might be money. I'm gonna go with the voice the lemonade thing because I don't like controversy. So charming! Excellent! I'm so pleased.
That's a perfect plan. Of course, I'm a celebrity, but there's no way we could afford my appearance fees. Plus, I only accept payment in the form of precious blood jewels.
God dang, Miranda. Well, if we can't have you voice the lemon, it's a good thing I know, like, the biggest celebrity ever.
Really, Scott? That sounds super perf.
Totally, bro. They're like the coolest ever, and everybody is obsessed with them. They're super pretty and, like, mysterious. And we just have to wait until nighttime, and then they'll be right here.
You, Scott, and Miranda sit around until nightfall, talking about your tragic backstories, how far you've come, and generally forming impactful, lifelong friendships with each other. Suddenly, Scott points to the sky with one of his extremely hairy fingers.
Ooh, look. There's the celebrity. They're here, bro.
Who? Where? What? I don't see anyone. You realize that Scott is pointing to the moon. Oh my God. Scott thinks the moon is a celebrity. He's not totally wrong. Scott howls at the moon for about an hour. It works! The moon agrees to voice the lemonade for your Starkicker campaign. The moon can't make any sounds, and the lemonade doesn't have any lines, but it doesn't fucking matter because Scott is right. Everyone is obsessed with the moon. You gain a bunch of new Starkicker backers, along with 2 fun and 1 smarts. Everybody is obsessed with the moon. Word. I'm there. I know Metzley's there. Moon goddess. All right. Boldness, creativity, Wraith Mistress, she loves the moon. It is close to us. All right, boldness, creativity, charm, or money. What do we want to do? I can't go there. That's the store. All right, well, that solves that. Boldness, creativity, or charm? I'll do charm right now. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Of course, Liam got eliminated way early and has been sitting on the bleachers ever since. When you go over and ask him if he's okay, he snorts.
Of course I'm okay. This is the best gym class I've had this year, because I didn't actually have to have gym class.
We'll go with that.
That's the problem with this class. They make you do exercise. I'm a mental athlete. My gymnasium is the mind. It smells better, and no one tries to pat your butt for giving 110%. I tried telling that to Coach, but he just says, well, you know, the body is like the mind of the body. I just need some kind of bulletproof excuse. Anything to get me out of this class.
Turn into a cloud of translucent mist. Translucent mist can't exercise. Tell him you're dead. Translucent, not so creative. Aw, damn. Oh,
yeah, I can do that. The best thing about being a vampire is that you're always remembering powers you forgot you had.
Liam instantly becomes an immaterial cloud of vapor with Liam's exact face. It's really a gaseous form, but you were trying to be polite. Just then, Coach comes over to make you guys exercise.
All right, kids, up and at 'em. You know what I say? Early to bed, early to rise. Makes a man healthy, wealthy, and push-ups.
I'd love to, Coach, but I seem to be an intangible cloud of airborne particles at the moment.
Holy moly, you are, aren't you? No muscle mass at all. A very serious case indeed. Don't worry, Foggy buddy. I'll devise a special exercise routine to get you back into shape.
The routine involves 10 minutes of trying to escape a vacuum cleaner, rhythmic gymnastics, and squats. Somehow. Liam will probably hate you forever. You lose 2 charm and 1 fun. These ones are harder. These are a lot harder. Oh, good. We gotta get pumped up. All right, see the prince. Yo, Prince, what up? You're enjoying a quiet meal by yourself when a wound opens in the fabric of space, revealing the interdimensional prince.
Greetings, hero. I have a task for which no hands are fit but yours. A portal is sealed against me, which I have not the strength enough to open. Please, help me break the seal. On this jar of kosher dill pickles.
Seriously? You take the jar from him, pop off the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now?
Oh, bless you, hero. Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I will give you one free noble title, redeemable now.
Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept the title. Anyway, having one would be sweet. You check his phone to see your options. Foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness. Most unscrupulous treasurer. I'm gonna go with this one.
A most appropriate title indeed. You shall be in charge of exporting handsomeness from my dimension into yours. Here, have a month's supply of handsomeness just to get you started.
You're a bit offended that the prince thinks you need to supply. You're a bit offended that the prince thinks you need him to supply you with handsomeness, but this is really good stuff. Your eyes twinkle with youthful vitality, and your teeth cause lens flares when you smile. Everyone in the cafeteria is stunned by your sudden beauty. Maybe you won't bother exporting any of this handsomeness after all. You gain 4 charm. Bow, 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 bow. All right. Where am I going next? Boldness or creativity? Well, I guess boldness. I usually do both. Oh no, I'll go to the library. Get up above 10 monies. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain 2 money. You look at the computer next to you to see Liam, lost in thought.
These are dark times indeed. Yet another of my favorite bands, Bison Parade, has become popular. It seems as if bands these days are becoming well known before I even have the time to shift my sincere appreciation to ironic disdain. I hoped that the internet would provide some solution to my problem, but you know how the internet is. All flailing dicks and cats falling out of windows, with the occasional auto-tuned remix of an Academy Awards acceptance speech. Nothing I haven't seen 1,000 times before. Perhaps the problem is that my taste is too good. The bands I like can't help but become instantly popular. I need someone with less honed aesthetics, like you. Please, friend, help me find an unpopular band to worship until pop culture inevitably ruins it.
Forget the boring old web. The real obscure shit is on the deep web. Have you heard of a band called the Scabby Daddies? They don't exist yet, so they can't possibly be popular. I have no idea what any of these are. What either of these could be. So what do we think? Yeah, I don't want to dilly around on the deep web. That seems scary.
The Scabby Daddies. They sound terrible, which is brilliant. Even if they existed, they would never be popular. And what's more obscure than a band that doesn't even exist? I can define their entire aesthetic myself. Like, they all wear toupees and huge false mustaches, and play on instruments made entirely of animal parts. It's a biting critique of society's obsession with mustaches and animal parts. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a fan club to start.
You're the only person who ever joins Liam's Scabby Daddy's fan club. It's so intimate. You gain 2 charm and 1 creativity. Hot. I don't know who I'm supposed to go with. All right, I'm going to go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible! But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines, and it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain 2 creativity. Later, you see Liam beaming to himself. Liam? Beaming?
It appears that my application to write for Virtue magazine was received and accepted. I knew my pitch would hook them. Imagine the edgiest, most irreverent article subject you can think of. Now double it. That's my article subject. You see, I used a writing technique on them called lying. It's very effective. Up until they call your bluff. Now I've got to actually write an article, and I've got no idea what to write. You, save me from the consequences of my actions. Suggest an idea that lives up to my own hype.
A passionate argument for the legalization of recreational chimera toxins. A chilling expose of the pasta industry's griffin trafficking. Again, I don't remember what's what, so I'm going to go with this one. Oh, not so bold. Sorry, Liam. Sorry I suck so bad.
Well, of course I don't condone the suffering of innocent magical creatures, but griffin pasta is delicious. So delicious. I simply don't think I could give up the taste of griffin pasta for anything, regardless of the cruelty involved. I would hate to make a hypocrite of myself. If I don't have my integrity, If I don't have my integrity, what do I have? Other than my impeccable taste in art, music, and fashion.
Liam does have pretty impeccable taste. How foolish of him to stoop to asking you. You lose 2 charm and 1 smarts. Aw, dip. That's alright. It's time to eat lunch. Who are we gonna eat with? Shizbam. I don't know what lemon. I'm gonna go eat with Miranda. Nope, I ate with Scott, apparently. That's alright. You take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently.
But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime.
Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected.
Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless moment gram post.
Oh, I see. You're gonna post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you.
I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies.
Oh, they're Japanese. Do you have any Scott snacks?
Scott's. You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want.
Thanks, Liam. Oh, they all look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Ren, any ideas?
Maybe your choice of snack can get one of these boys to want to snack on you. In an innuendo way, not literally. Obviously, the lychee flavored custard with a side of tofu and a drizzle of raspberry extract is the most superior food on the plate. Go for the brightly colored bag of meat biscuits that somehow has an anime version of Scott's face on it, and that says Scott Snacks. Yeah, we're going with Scott Snacks.
Yeah, you do have Scott snacks.
Scott snacks. What does that mean? How is this possible? Why is your face on an obscure Japanese biscuit brand? Is that really you?
Oh, yeah, totally. There was this one time where actually, it was a full moon, so I'm not really sure exactly what happened. But somehow I ended up hanging out with these really cool Japanese businessmen the whole evening.
What even?
Yeah, I guess they saw me practicing a few sports moves, and they saw how strong and fast I was, and they wanted to show how their meat treats are strong and fast. So they asked if they could use me as their new mascot, and I said of course. And then the Scott Snacks became a hit, and now I'm kind of famous in Japan. Thanks for pointing out the Scott Snacks to me, Ren. It's nice to know you want to see my face. I want to see your face, too.
How is he so muscular and so adorable at the same time? Maybe one day you can put your faces together. Aw, put your face on my face. All right. Well, it's time to go to the bathroom before prom.
That day, you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment.
Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions of your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you crazy bastard! You gain 2 boldness and probably 1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of 1 STD. Ever since you helped out Scott and Miranda with their Start Kicker campaign, it's all anyone can talk about. Literally. Miranda had a decree passed that the only legal topics of conversation are the lemonade start kicker, the everlasting reign of the mer people, and how cute it is when a fluffy scruffy kitty decides to nibble wibble on a big juicy mousy.
Oh, Ren, have you ever noticed how adorable it is when a fluffy scruffy kitty decides to nibble wibble on a big juicy mousy? Because I fucking have. Hell yeah.
Scott, you're totally right. That is adorable and an entirely legal topic of conversation. Speaking of legal conversation topics, I'm sure you've seen that our Start Kicker campaign is over 120,000% funded. We're bajillionaires now.
But wait, Miranda, I kind of don't get it. Isn't all that money to make the lemonade and give it to the backers?
Well, sure. But we sold each glass of lemonade for $50 monster dollars, and it only takes us $55 monster dollars to produce it. So that's a $5 profit per glass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, girl. Don't worry, my math serfs are taking care of it, so the math blends into working in our favor.
Oh, right, totally. But we still got one big problem with our Start Kicker campaign. Everybody already gave us their money.
Scott and I had a 6-hour brainstorm, and we figured out that if the same number of people gave us more money, we'll make even more money. So that's what we're doing.
Stretch goals!
It's an idea we invented to get backers to increase their pledges. We just have to think of some goodies to go with the lemonade, and if we reach a certain amount, like for example, we kill an extra serf for every 5,000 above goal.
Coach says that stretching is like super important. You gotta do it before every game. So we've gotta have the best stretch goals ever. We even came up with the stretch goals for ourselves because character growth is important.
My stretch goal is to eliminate the entire air people species in time for Daddy's 400th birthday.
My stretch goal is to stretch really hard and win all the points for stretching. So that's why we came to you, Ren. You're like a total internet witch. So we wanted you to come up with a stretch goal for the lemonade start kicker.
And just to give you extra motivation, if you don't come up with the best stretch goal of all time, I'll have my torture serfs take out all of the bones out of your face. Take all of the bones out of your face. Take them out, all of them out.
Yeah, Miranda's serfs will take the bones out of your face, and I'll take slightly longer to text you back in the future. So, you better freaking do it. But I'll still be your friend if you don't, because friends are forever.
The stakes have never been higher. You've got to come up with the best stretch goal ever. So once again, you scroll through the Human Prom 2 Start Kicker for inspiration and find the perfect idea. An exciting sequel for your lemonade, a new flavor. One of the backers gets to be a character in the lemonade. Oh my gosh. Okay, it seems like it would be creativity and smartness. I'm gonna go with this one. Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed.
Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Hell yeah! We just gotta pick out the best flavor besides lemons. How many flavors even are there? 6? Maybe 7?
What a common.
Ugh, but we've already come up with so many ideas. Do we really have to come up with another one? Having ideas all the time is why commoners always look so dirty and sad. It ages you. Let's just pick something easy, something cool and reliable, something that will always be there for you to crush any resistance from the working class. Ah, I got it. Our extra special new lemonade flavor will be daddy-flavored lemonade.
I've never met my dad, so I see no problems with this plan at all.
Yo, Daddy Lemonade. Scott and Miranda announced their stretch goal for the bonus lemonade flavored Daddy. Amazingly, a huge proportion of their backers are 1, fatherless and looking to fill that void through meaningless consumption of goods, or 2, just extremely horny. Turns out Daddy Lemonade is a massive hit with both demographics. Scott and Miranda celebrate by giving you the first sip of Daddy Lemonade. You take a long gulp and suddenly feel like someone is really proud of you. You gain considerable self-esteem along with 2 charm and 1 smarts. Shit, so my concern is if I don't go with anyone or if I go with one of these 2. So I'm going to go with Scott and just hope that he likes me that way, and we'll see what happens. 'Cause, I mean, I feel like we've grown close in this whole lemonade endeavor, yeah?
Hey, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
I'm not doing any suspense. Before you do anything, Scott and Miranda come at you both, full of excitement.
Ren, forget about prom. This is more important.
Scott is right. Our Start Kicker campaign has been a huge success.
We've raised tons of money. The final amount has so many zeros in it, I can't say it by its name. But it's gotta be more than 30 monster dollars.
Oh, it's so majestic. This money bears no quantitative significance when compared to the vast wealth I own by birthright. Yet it feels so great. This must be the joy of entrepreneurship Vera was talking about.
And we accomplished it without even getting into a ship.
And the best part is that it was all in exchange of promises with no legal weight over us. We could just take it and flee.
Oh, will we do that?
Not for now, Scott. Lemonade is an amusing endeavor, but it is good to know.
Ah, cool.
Oh, look at them. They're dressed in their lemonade suits. Oh, gosh. I made it to the end before I coughed so hard. The Start Kicker was a huge success. You've made so much money that you even promised... it's everything's happening in my face right now. You've made so much money that you even promised to make something called Lemonade Reverse, where the lemonade drinks you. Scott Barrett, that's a reference to Monster Prom Reverse, where you date the player characters. This is pretty cool. Since Scott, Miranda, and you embark on a life full of business and lemonade, driven to please the great, beautiful lemonade fandom, which made all of this possible. And it's a fresh, delicious life, especially because Miri and Scott look extra cute in the yellow suits they insist on wearing all the time. Cheers! Are we a throuple? Are we a lemon throuple? That's how I'm gonna read it. We're together forever with lemons. Oh, and we gotta be, I'm sorry, we can't listen to the cool song. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Coach saw his bright students grow and become successful and marvelous people. Someone spotted him recently watching the sunset with a manly tear on his cheek, probably reflecting on the miracle of youth. Scott became an athlete. He's a lemonade entrepreneur. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Damien, who we did not talk to this entire time, he was not here today. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. And sniffle. Oh, we can't show that. Oh, new galleries, new galleries. We're going down. We unlocked the lemon gallery. I know. There they are. There's those kids in their lemon suits. And it didn't have anything to do with the lemon party, and I'm so happy. All right. Such sniffles. Oh, so many sniffles. Well, we actually got through that pretty quick. It's only been an hour and 14 minutes. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end early today. and we are gonna do my Twitch subscriber paperwork. Yeah. So let's go ahead and see who's out there. And I gotta remember this time to actually look at how long they've been streaming, because I have the tendency to accidentally pop on people's streams right before they finish, right before they're done. There's you know what? We're not gonna raid anybody out there today. We're just gonna end it up. So as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and have a great day out there. Bye for now.